Hi everyone. I thought since this week turned into Snowmageddon, I would do a little talk through tour of our exhibition at Cas Art in Glasgow, which just closed yesterday. I've made this little section on the website and I'm just going to talk through all the artists. If you're interested in any of the artists, they do have their own profile on the website. This is Alice Martin's work. She's interested in museology. She used a 3D printing process to make this piece. It's really beautiful up close. There's almost a sort of grainy texture that she's added in the process of the printing. It's really cool to see this up close. I haven't actually seen a 3D printed object before, so that was cool seeing that process. Andrea Copeman is a Kent and London based artist. She's interested in the notion of places and spaces of transition, which ties into our theme of liminality for this exhibition. Camilla Bruton is another one of our London-based artist members. She is interested in spaces which people tend to pass through quickly and their relationship to place. This is a monoprint. There's some reflection from the windows on the glass there. I need to take a few more photos of some of the artist's work before I take it down tomorrow. This is Chidem Mentesoglu's work. She is interested in place as a subject as well. She explores her own personal history. So Chidem felt that she had just herself been through quite a liminal stage in her life, just becoming a new mum. So at the moment she's making a lot of work based on that experience, which is nice to see. Colin Povey's work explores place. After graduating art school, he worked as a driving instructor for quite a while, so the road features quite heavily in a lot of his paintings, especially his Glasgow and Edinburgh street scenes. Moving on to Gordon Livingstone. He is a Glasgow-based artist who explores his experience of city living. He's also got a clothing line, Boom Apparel, which is really cool. I've got a couple of their t-shirts. He's raised quite a lot of money for different charities selling his apparel. So if you check out Boom Apparel, there's some cool stuff on there. He sells some prints and things of his work and original pieces on that website as well. You can find all the links to the artist's work in their profile on our website. It's all in there with more information about their practice, but I'm just mostly going through their exhibition work today. Hugh Stewart is a artist, illustrator and model maker based in Aberdeen. He recently joined the collective around November last year. Must have been November. Really beautiful, intricate line work in his drawings. Katarzyna Jakimczuk is a Polish artist currently based in Edinburgh. She is studying a master's in art psychotherapy along with myself and actually a few other of our recent members I met studying this course. That's little Ruby there as well. Katarzyna, despite having a significant visual impairment, has always explored the world with a really curious eye. She's travelled quite a lot. She's living in Edinburgh now. She likes to convey the colours and the shadows that she sees in the different places that she has attachment to. Lowry Van Steelant is an artist from Cardiff. She's another one of the ones on the same course studying art psychotherapy with me, which is quite evident in some of the work that she is making at the moment, exploring communication in quite an intuitive way. She's interested in the human condition and how we relate to one another. Lucy Baxendale's work explores the world inside her head. Her drawings become abstract diaries of her experiences. She uses quite a playful approach to examine human culture and the psyche. These are little tree worms. Look at these wee guys. I love this piece as well because it's called Fear of Colour. Lucy's one of the artists that I know that, like myself, is a lot more comfortable working in black, white and greys. One of the people in looking at the show just walked over to it and said, "Fear of colour." I don't see any fear of colour there, so I think you're doing a good job introducing colour into your work, Lucy. Megan Beth Cree is often quite sentimental in her approach to her practice. She uses humour, recycled and found objects, installation, photography, drawing and painting to illustrate her experiences. She actually she sold this piece at the exhibition, so well done, Megan, on that. Mary Muir's piece is called The Golden Corporal, which explores non-verbal communication. relating it to the saying silence is golden. She used a multiple exposure technique to create portals, expressing her feelings on how body language can often say a lot more than what someone actually says. Mo Nagin is a British Egyptian artist. He finds expression through his background, identity, and socio-political events. These are his two pieces here. So in love with that yellow frame. Nadia Anderson has kind of came full circle. She joined the collective in 2015, just before she went on her travels, sort of all over the place. She's been working on a lot of artist residencies over the last few years. She's been in Greece, Brazil, Finland, a lot of different places, and she's came back for a few weeks to work on a project. We've put her up in a studio supported by Unit 7 Art Studios, who have helped us out with that. She's a Finnish-born artist, and she's quite influenced by her travels and exploration of self and human nature. These are little booklets she made. Some flow drawings and some drunk drawings. Keep an eye out for an interview with Nadia. I'm going to film a little chat with her about her experience while she's been back here working on her current project in Glasgow. It's been really nice seeing and hearing about that in person rather than over emails and things, how we usually keep up. Nikita Morgan's piece is an embroidered investigation into the continuing conflict in Northern Ireland. The detail of these pieces by Nikita continually blows me away. All of the stitching. She's not back from an artist residency as well. She was in Palestine working on some artwork there. Just check out all of our artists' work on the artist profiles. There's links to their websites and their various social media platforms. Nina Goldsmith and me, we go quite far back, and we studied at Cardonald College together, doing our portfolio for art school. She joined the collective as well after moving back from Aberdeen. We both went on to Grey School of Art. Nina's work revolves around the concept of place and how it can be sculpted and transformed by the experiences of the inhabitant. Priyanka Sriram's work relates to her feelings of love and pain. She's really fascinated in people's experiences of love, influenced by her own personal history as well. Priyanka is the embodiment of a lover. She loves people, which is evident in that she is currently studying the Masters in Art Psychotherapy along with myself and a few others in the collective as well. It's been really great starting that course and meeting more artists that want to get on board with the Locale. That's great having them here too. Oh, it's me. So the title of my piece is the same title as the exhibition. Became quite interested in liminality and in between places and being in a state of transition recently. Now that I'm studying art psychotherapy, as part of the course we go through our own personal therapy. I've moved. I'm travelling back and forth different places on work, on placement, for uni. Met a lot of different people. I've done a lot of personal work for myself so that I'll be more able to help clients later in life. So I feel like mentally I'm going through a period of liminality and stage in my career as well. So these doors relate to that. The three closed doors are based on places that I've lived over the last few years, and the open door is the house that I'm currently living in just now, representing where I'm at right now. It's hard work, but I'm quite ready to go forward with that. Rosie Scott is one of our OG artist members. She's been in the collective for quite a few years as well. Rosie uses found objects, drawings, different printing techniques to create her work. She's interested in trying to elicit people's memories of the land when they view her work, in the hopes that they, using this ambiguous approach, they attach their own feelings and memories towards her artwork. Simone Smith is a writer, director, editor and artist. Within her practice, she explores a range of different themes, including vulnerability, sexuality, and power dynamics. This was her installation at our exhibition. It's good to see someone enjoying her film piece there. Quite a few people at the exhibition commented that the rope in her installation reminded them of the magic rope trick. Her film was really cool as well. She might have a link up to it on our website. If you check out our artist profile on here, there should be a link to her website. Sophie Gibson's work explores modern throwaway culture. She uses different collage and analogue film processes. Her solo show actually opened just today in Townley Hall Museum and Art Gallery. If you're around there, you should really check that out. Her work is great. That's on until the end of May, so I'm hoping to get along and see that at some point. That'd be cool. Last but not least, Sophia Jacob. Sophia Jacob's practice explores ideas of liminality and the in-between. Which is great. She just recently joined the collective after finding our exhibition, so that was cool. She could join in. She joined up with us in the collective. Yeah, so I love the idea of looking at in-between, the phenomenology of the in-between and liminal spaces, because everyone has their own experience of that state of being and interprets it a different way. Cool being able to walk around her piece as well. I always like hanging paintings or drawings in quite unconventional ways. Yeah, so I'm over here trying to pull off the DIY aspect. using some record screen app on my phone. I don't have any editing software or anything, but I hope you all enjoyed hearing about the artists. Yeah. That's about it. I'm sitting here with a gin. Hopefully, the trains will be running again tomorrow, because I was supposed to be taking down the exhibition today, but I am currently still trapped in Curlig. Cass Art have been really cool. They've been really helpful. The whole process, they've been really brilliant, especially Gemma, the exhibition coordinator. I think there's another show opening next week, and Penny Anderson, a Glasgow-based artist, has her solo show at Cass Art later on in March, I think. If it's not later on in March, I'll add a wee description in the comments of when it is. Definitely check that out, that'll be cool. I hope you've all not had too much of a stressful week with the snow things. Been really great seeing how helpful people have been, like just checking in on elderly neighbours or pushing someone's car out of snow, to emergency service workers, nurses that have walked miles to get to work. Like, that's been great. Plus a few days off were good too. Right, bye guys. Check out all the artists' profiles to see more of their work. And have a nice night.